Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Challenge Accepted, and as the luck of the draw would have it, this week we're again doing a Susanna Lee sketch, and it's this one with all these circles and a few embellishments along the way, including the photos being cut into circles. And I've got one circular photo, and then I've cut some circles from scraps. I have some Call Me Crafty sequins, and I have done some rub-ons onto vellum and made some vellum butterflies, and I'll kind of show you. These are a couple small ones that I'll go ahead and quickly cut out for you. I should have showed you the rub-ons themselves. I have the packages close by. I'll show you if you haven't seen them, or if when you were buying pieces of the collection you thought, as I did, that you could probably do without the rub-ons. You may change your mind when you see what all's included. There are two sets of rub-ons, one in the kind of teal and green colors, the cool colors, and one in the warm colors. And you get a sheet of butterflies, a sheet of stitches and seed beads and things that kind of look like tiny embellishments. There's a couple of mixed media ones. This one looks like stitches and washi tape combined. And then there's one with words and phrases. And they're different in the two colors. They're not exactly the same. And they're just absolutely amazing. As you can see, I've kind of cut mine up quite a bit, but I have a few butterflies left. And so I'll kind of put those aside, and I'll finish cutting this guy out, and then we'll get it started on the layout. This layout is intended to have the journaling as the main feature of the page. And because the photo I'm using is I think the photo is actually Katie's. It's a picture of her and her very best friends all dressed up for a costume party with a pirate theme. And so the girls are here. I'm going to put the photo kind of right here so that I can put the title there, seen and noted. And then I will kind of arrange the other circles around there. So let me get a piece of foam to go back behind here. Kind of pop it up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to let Katie write the journaling. So I'm going to leave space and kind of do my circles as they are done in the sketch. This is a wonderful idea. So Susanna, thank you for the inspiration there. I think Katie and her friends actually can write something, and I may have them handwrite it, or they can handwrite it on a separate piece of paper, and so they can correct errors, and then kind of place it on here. And I've got this little rub-on that was from the teal sheet, and it says, "Let's be friends forever." And I'm gonna kind of put that right here, and then I'll do some circles around it. But I wanted to be sure that I had this down there first, so that I don't cover up a good spot for it to be. And I just love that picture of Katie, and I like her outfit. She's just a master at costume design by taking regular, normal things out of her wardrobe or a thrift store. I remember her dad was telling the story the other day that when she asked him, can you take me shopping for a prom dress? And he was thinking, okay, $500-600, you know, and he was thinking if he was lucky, he'd get away with that. She didn't want to go to the mall or to a specialty store. She wanted to go to a thrift shop. And so he took her to the thrift shop. She found a dress that didn't quite fit perfectly. So she brought it home and tried to kind of work on it herself. And she ended up taking it to an alterations place that's just by our local grocery store. And she spent $17 on the dress and $50 to get it altered. So she's asking now, can she use my sewing machine? Because she doesn't really want to pay anyone else to alter or kind of reshape her clothes. She'd kind of like to do that herself. I'm going to maybe overlap that. Let me do actually one of these. I'm just kind of placing things. I cut, instead of having all 100% circles, I've cut some flowers and circles out of scraps. And so then I'll sprinkle some butterflies around. Let's do that like that. And then I will take a let me take a green circle here and lay it flat. These are solid circles are from scraps from packaging at in the 49 in Market Spectrum Sherbet, and the rub-ons were 49 in Market Spectrum Sherbet also. So I'm going to use I'm going to put this pink one. I may cut it. I'll cut it straight. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put the pink. I only have this one pink one, and I really love the color. So I'm going to cut it like that so it's straight. And of course, it didn't cut through the foam, but that's okay. I'll take the foam off anyway, because I'm going to do it flat against the edge like that and have it coming down there. And then I'll do this one, get to there, just right down here. Okay. And I've got some flowers in this green, this pale. This was a scrap from a Mind the Scrap kit, and I'm sorry, I don't know whose paper this is. It might be Pink Fresh Studio. I think it is. Let me see where another one of these flowers can go. I may put it, let's go like that, kind of overlapping there. It would be kind of predictable to put this, well, let's just put it right there. As I look at the underside, those would have made interesting circles too if I was going for something a little bit busier than what I've got here. Let me bring another orange flower, and I'll put it, why not put it right here? That's kind of in line with that, so I don't want that. I'll move it over here. That is from Fernwood, I think, from Vicki Boutin. And this is a circle that was part of the collection, the Spectrum Sherbet. And I'm going to use it as the, as a kind of a platform for embellishments. I'll put it there and maybe put this kind of right there. We'll see where that, what did I do with it? Where did it go? Here we go. I turned things upside down and it's not like the color that I'm expecting and looking for doesn't show, so things, it throws me off. Okay, so I've got this area right here that can kind of take an embellishment like that, and I might do that, kind of do that right there. That looks like it might work, so let me get a little bit of glue on here. This is also from 49 and Market. That's from the punched out ephemera kit or page, sheet, whatever. And I'm going to put this up on foam. Also a piece of the, one of the ephemera kits. There are several. And I'm going to do it like, I guess I want to extend it out to here. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put a piece of foam under this butterfly right along the, where the body is, so that you really can't see it through the vellum. And I'm going to fold the wings back pretty severely so that it kind of adds some dimension. And then I've got all these little circles that I'm going to kind of spread around, most of them on foam. And I wish I knew where my dots, my foam dots were. I remember that I put them away somewhere, and who knows where. So I'm going to do one right there, and there's nothing orange over here, so I'm going to add an orange one kind of in the area and let it underlap that guy. And let me get, I'll do the flare later. These are right about the size of flare. I'll do this. right there, and I may complete the trio over there with this pink one. And I selected a few chipboard and other phrase pieces. I might do this. Let's see. Right there, and then I will do a green one kind of right beside it to get that color in the area. Have those touching, and then here's where I may do a pink flare right there. And then over here I may do I'll do an orange. Let's see, actually let me take this turquoise or teal and put it maybe right in right there. It's kind of lined up with that. Don't like that. Okay, let's not do that. Maybe that's where the flare ought to go. And or let's do an orange one with the idea that we're going to put a butterfly on it. And let's pick one of these tiny blue butterflies because it'll contrast. Or do we want to do one of the orangey butterflies? Let's see. Maybe that guy. Let's try that. And I know I was going to wait until the end to do the embellishing, but I kind of want to get an idea I'll have it partly on there, and I'll curl that up. I want the ladybug flare to go right here, and I need some circles around there. And this flare, I'll go ahead and put it here, and then I've got this pink that's a little bit different pink from that one, and that's okay. Here, and this one can go flat and kind of under it, maybe connecting those that way. And I've got this one that possibly should go right here, up on some foam. I've got 3 left. And 2 are kind of the same color, but one is orange. And I'll just kind of I'll put that one there, and this one maybe right here. I love the way the colors are kind of coming out. I tell you what, I have this piece right here that says the best of times. And actually, I kind of thought I might use that here. There's this piece that says collect memories. And if I work it right, I can put that right there, and that can maybe go across it. And I'll put some foam on this end of it. And then I'll put a little glue on this end because it's going to be overlapping the photo. Let's see. I'm going to go like that. And that works there. I'm kind of manhandling my glue bottle there, it looks like. Okay, and I've got this thing that I'll put the best of times on some foam. And I'll put it on this guy, and I can add some hearts or butterflies or something. So I've got the large butterflies on there. Now I need the small ones. This can go on here. I've got this thing that says good vibes and one that says happy hearts. And the happy hearts can go here. And then I have a couple hearts that can go there. And then this says good vibes. That might make sense going over here. And let me get a little bit of that cut off. I'm afraid it'll show this is a little bit skinnier than I cut it. Okay. All good vibes. There. Okay, now we have a tiny green butterfly, which might be nice. Here or here? Here. I like that, and I will put a little bit of wet glue, and what wet glue does is it kind of causes a little bit of shrinkage in the vellum, and it actually will curl those wings without me having to do a whole lot. But you know I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try to make that work. Okay, here is a tiny orange one. I've got the hearts for there. Whoops, I didn't glue that down. And I've got this one. Okay, so the blue one should go where? Maybe, okay, the hearts will be there. Maybe the blue one could go here. And this orange one, maybe right there. How's that? I'll put it actually on the white part. And here, I'll put this on the flower. curl that up. Okay, let's get the hearts on and the happy hearts. This is chipboard, so I'm going to put some liquid glue there. I'm going to put it out here. There we go. And I will glue, oops, it didn't fall on the gluey side. I'll do this side like that, and I'll put the wide side over on top of it. Just kind of trying to get that out. It won't show, but it's gonna bother me anyway. Okay. So do I want that there or here? I think I like it here. And just let me put another layer of foam, and then it'll overlap more easily. It won't pull the photo down, because I want the photo to stay up and have that shadow effect that it's got going on there. Okay, so it's stuck down there, and there's plenty of room to do word strips, journaling strips across there. So I think we have the oranges and the pinks and the blues kind of nicely distributed, and I intentionally left this green one. It has some like text that barely shows through. It looks like mixed media. This is my favorite color on this whole page, and just my favorite finish or texture, if you will. So let's go with Call Me Crafty. And I picked Call Me Crafty because it has pinks and teals, and it has those coppery colors that could kind of go with orange. So I like the idea of doing a group of them kind of around this little cluster here. And I'm going to take a hot pink there, and then a teal here. And look how those colors really go so nicely with what we have going on here. And I'm going to take one of these coppery ones there. It takes on a pink hue. There is a brighter pink, darker pink right there. I'm going to take another one of these coppery ones. That brighter pink has a lot of coppery look to it. Let's see. I happened to grab my tweezers picked the turquoise one. So I'm going to take another pink for the next one, if my tweezers will cooperate. Okay, and now I'm going to come right here and put one of the coppery ones all by its lonesome, just right there. And then over here, I'm going to do a few and have them extend up here. So here, 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 maybe there. and then here, 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 and then real close to that, and one real close to that. And we'll see what we want to use there. We'll do that dark, kind of coppery pink. We'll do that coppery one, and one of the lighter pinks, kind of a paint looking pink, if that makes any sense. This is not that. This is kind of a satin finish pink. Here's the painty looking. No, that's a metallic pink. And so we need a blue teal in there. Okay. I'm going to do another teal kind of right up in here, and another one maybe right here. And I have that one in my hand, but I'm going to go for a pink instead, and a metallic pink. I still haven't got that painty looking pink. I haven't been able to grab hold of it. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. When it's in here, compared to some of the finishes on some of the others, it looks almost a flat paint color, but it has quite a lot of shine. I just love sequins and all of the, when digging into them individually like that, picking them out, it's kind of interesting to see the variety. So I also want to do a single one there too. And it'll just look like a small circle. I'm thinking I might need one here and one there. And right there, I think I'm going to do a pink one. It kind of looks right across there, so I'm going to pull it down a bit and hope it dragged the glue with it. Okay, I think that's going to work. And that one up there, I'm going to make turquoise. And I'll put it on the pink circle, kind of hanging off of it. Okay, I think I'm done. Well, let's put something here by the little ladybug. Maybe here and right up close to it. And I'm gonna pick a turquoise, and then I'll pick one of the pinks to go right up close to it. Do you think it needs anything else? I think I'm gonna leave it at that. It does need a third one, doesn't it? Maybe right there. And I'm gonna take a different kind of pink there. Pull that one a little bit away. Okay, so we're done. I toyed for a minute with making this into one of my fake shaker pockets, but I think I'll leave it as it is. This didn't really get on there straighter. I must have pushed it out. So this is my page as it stands now. You'll be seeing this on the 9th of June, and I'm actually going to be just arriving in Manchester on the 9th, and Scrappy Adam will be at the airport to pick me up, and then we're going to go get me unpacked and kind of somewhat situated, and then we're going out to see the Rolling Stones in Liverpool. So that's going to be a fun day. So this will get published. I will try to get online and do the posting around, but the video will show up then. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I can in the month of June, because I will be out gallivanting around the English countryside, and I'll keep you posted. Bye.